Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna. I am a teacher of Russian language and travel expert in Russia. Today will be special vlog, guys. Today I will take interview from my students. These students are living in Russia. They study Russian language, they work here, and the students will tell us what is the big difference between Russia and their countries, what is pluses and minuses, what surprised them, and what they suggest you if you are going to visit Russia. So, if you're interested to know more about it, please continue watch this video. Hello guys, this is Sen. Hello Sen.
Hello.
Sen, tell us please where are you from and tell something please about Russia. What is pluses and minuses here? What surprised you? And if you compare Russia with Indonesia.
Okay.
What is?
Hello guys, my name is Sen. I'm Indonesian. I'm from Indonesia. I'm a student here in Russia. Anna was my teacher when I was learning in Pushkin Institute. He was a really good teacher. I advise you if you want to learn Russian, you can find her. I study in Moscow. I've been here for 9 months. So the plus, first, Moscow people. They have a really, how I say that, mysterious.
Mysterious?
Mysterious people because it's depend on the weather. They change the mood. By the weather, so in winter they will be like really serious, and then when the summer they will be like open people. Like you have to be understood them how they feel, how the weather in Russia. First, the second one, the plus in you have to understand Russian. If you don't understand Russian, you'll be lost at all. First, you have to know, you have to learn little bit Russian, so they'll be put respect to you if you speak their language, and then they will be really happy if you try to speak their language. Even you make a lot of mistakes, don't worry. They will be like say that you speak Russian very good, but don't trust them. Your Russian is not good at all, but they will be appreciate you.
Okay, Sen, thank you. Sen, tell us please, what surprised you in Russia? For example, you can compare Russia with Indonesia. Like in Russia we do it, in Indonesia you don't do it. What too much surprised?
Okay. A lot of people already thought about this, but I have to tell you first. Indonesia is like we have only 2 seasons. Here in Russia it's like 4 seasons. So I was this is my first winter, which is like really terrible for me. You have to be ready. Winter in Russia, especially in Moscow, because I live in Moscow, is different winter in maybe in Central Europe or something. You have
too much cold. You want to say.
You have to be ready with the weather. Don't complain the weather. Russian already they tired. I mean, try to find some new topic. But weather you have to be really fast to understand it. First, weather for me, sorry, I have to say that
so you don't like too much cold for you.
Yeah,
so you can say
yeah.
this is minus. So what is the plus in Russia? Why do you live here? Why not America, Europe?
Yeah.
Why not Indonesia? Why do you choose Russia?
Interesting question. So you know what? I'm a student for international relations. So if everything is good, I want to be a diplomat. So you know what? A diplomat, you have to speak international language, not only English. Every people can speak English. So you have to find some international language. That's for me. I decide to come to Russia, which is I can learn Russian, and then if I will be diplomat someday. I hope I will be speak my. At least 2 international language instead of my native language. That's all.
Okay, I got it. So for being diplomat, you have to know minimum 2 languages.
I think.
And you know English, in the Indonesian language. In Indonesia, in what language you speak?
Indonesian, we speak Indonesian. Basically, in Indonesia, we have for me, I have 2 native language, but we have a national language, which is Indonesian language.
Ah.
Yep.
And now you know Russian. Why did you choose Russian? Why not, I don't know, Chinese, Japanese, Arabic? Why Russian? It's so
you know-
hard. Why not Spanish?
So you know what? Thank you for the Russian government, which is give me scholarship, which is like okay. It is like a free education, but not it's the first
Oh, very good.
the first reasons. The second reason I told you like I wanna learn the second language, which is Russian language not only not only spoken in Russia, also in several countries, and also one of the language in United Nations, I guess, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
In United Nations, yes, you Russian, French,
And
Chinese, Arabic, Spanish.
Spanish, English.
Yes,
Yeah.
in English, 6 languages. Yeah.
That's all. And the minus what I can say about Moscow. Moscow people they are bit what serious. You have to be approach them first. If you want to get some help, ask them. Don't be quiet. You have to be brave enough to come to them and ask they start the conversation, because if you start the conversation they will be reply to, but in general they will be like this. You have to be more the first movement.
More active.
Yeah.
So you suggest for foreigners, for people
It's
who
the meanest for me.
So the minus for you that here in Russia you have to
Moscow.
be in Moscow very too much active.
You have to be a little bit active to approach people.
If you want to ask something.
Yeah, and even if you want to
Познакомиться. Introduce yourself to find friends.
Some acquaintance, I guess. I think maybe it's not.
Yes, it's really like this. So we Russian people, we really shy, but we very open if you do first step. So
Yeah.
if you, for example, come to me, ask me, hello, I like you. How about drink coffee together, or could you help me? I
And
can't
you know
find
what?
the bank.
Russian girls is Tosami, one of the beautiful. One of the beautifuls, they say, I can say it's truth. I can say it's truth. They really take care of themselves.
So, what is your advice for people who is going to Russia to work here, to study here? Will you suggest this country or not? And what do you suggest?
If you love to get a new adventures, come to Russia. If you want to be like a normal, как usual people, you can go to other to other country. But if you're the people that love adventures and so on, come to Russia. Russia is not only Moscow; it's the biggest country of the world. So you'll find a lot of people here, not only white people, but people from every races. So open your mind, please. Country not only in South America or the United States of America or in West Europe, Russia exists.
So really it's very interesting that some of people, they think that Russia is maybe racism, but as you said, there are living so many people from all countries.
Yeah.
And do you feel comfortable here?
I feel comfortable. You see me now. I'm survived 9 months, and then in the next 2 years, I guess so. So I don't have a problem here, because I try to understand their cultures. I don't want to be like I don't want to be bring my culture to you. I came here to understand them. So you have to be people that to be in their shoes. That's why I don't have a problem here.
Okay.
Yep.
So thank you. Wish you good luck with learning Russian language and being diplomat. Thank you.
I hope so. Thank you, Anna. I
Thank
hope you success in your YouTube and your career.
Спасибо. Thanks
You're
a lot.
also.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So guys, our next guest, Take. Hello, Take.
Hello.
Take, he is from Japan, from Tokyo. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Take, tell us please, when you come to Russia, what surprised you a lot? If you compare Russia with Japan, what you can say, what is big, extremely difference?
When I came to the Russia, I was surprised at metro is very, very old. Usually Japanese train is very new, and inside is also clean. Plus, I think food is everything tasty. Cheaper than Japan, of course. The Japanese food is very expensive. And first time I was sushi. Russian sushi is not tasty, but citrus. Now I get used to it. It's very tasty. I like Russian sushi roll.
Yes, guys, you know, we in Russia took these traditions from Japan. We have sushi, it's fish, and people from Japan, when they try first time, they say that it's totally different, yes? What is the difference between Russian sushi and Japanese sushi?
Of course, Japanese sushi is very fresh. Russian sushi is okay. Mainly, sushi is sushi roll with cheese, which is totally unacceptable for me.
Sir, cheese Philadelphia.
Да.
You don't eat Philadelphia in Japan?
Да. It's hard for me to eat. Not tasty. It's not tasty for me. Yeah.
Okay, tell us please, what is pluses and minuses in Russia? What do you like or what you don't like?
I like in Russia. I like the big park.
Which one? Gorky?
Denhar.
Vdenha Park.
It's amazing. In Gorkova Torch also is very good. It's a fantastic park.
Thank you.
In my life.
Okay, so you want to say that you like in Moscow that there are a lot of parks and trees, very green city maybe.
Lots of natures.
And minus, what you don't like?
Yes. When I call the company or government office, no one picks up phones.
If you call to government companies, no one pick the phone. Really? Why?
I don't know why.
Maybe you call it on weekend, no? Or in?
No, I call on time all the time, but they don't pick up phone. I don't know. For example, office opens at 9 o'clock. I call at 9 o'clock. No one picks up phone. I think they not come on the time on the office in the office.
Yes. So I got it that when I taught Take, I can tell that Japanese people very punctual, and actually in Russia, to be honest, we are not punctual. So be ready that yes, if it's working time starts from 9 a.m., not all people come at 9 a.m. I know for Japan it can be terrible, yes, because people come beforehand, but yes, in Russia can be that. I don't say all, but some people they don't come in time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, closing time is 5 o'clock, but when I call 4:45, no one picks up phone as well.
Yes. Some people go home early. Yeah. So Take doesn't like not punctual, but some countries they can like, because some countries also they don't.
It happens when I lived in the U.S. Friday night. It happens, but even Monday night, they don't pick up phones. Monday or Tuesday, working days.
Okay, very honest, very interesting that I knew that you lived in USA and most of people they from Russia and from other countries they dream to live in USA. They learn English. Why you left USA and come to Russia and started to study this hard language? Why not US? Why Russia?
It's a good question. So personally, I lived in the US in 4 years, and I stayed in Dubai also 1 year. So I wanted to try to live in another country, which is I never seen before. That's why I decided to learn Russia and study Russian language.
Oh, very good. So, Take, thank you very much. What you can advise for people who is watching us now and for students who is going to study in Russia, to work here, what do you suggest? Shall they come here or not?
Oh, well, it's hard to say.
Don't come, da?
No, it's interesting country. So I recommend you to come to my Russia. No, it's very cold. You expect it.
Cold.
It's
Be ready for cold weather. Okay. So as you said that food is not expensive here. Yeah. So price very good. So life is not expensive. Good nature. How about jobs? Are you working in Russia or only study now?
I'm working.
Are you work in Russia or not in Russia? Or
I'm
you work?
working. Yeah.
What is your job?
I'm working the finance.
Oh, in finance. Okay, in Russian office.
Yeah.
Very good.
I think foreigner is maybe not easy for foreigner to find a job because even because of the sanctions, it's under such a situations. Even Russian people cannot find a job easily.
Yes.
That's why international students or foreigners not easy to find a job. Even French people want to find out French companies to not easy to find a job, but unfortunately French companies not many exist here. Unfortunately.
What can you suggest? Because most of my subscribers they ask how can they find job? Must they learn Russian? For example, what can they do if person doesn't know Russian? Can he find a job or not? Or he must learn Russian? How to find a job?
How to find a job? Maybe I don't know. So search by internet, and also people have to speak in Russian very well because this country is Russia must speak English plus Russian. Also characters. So because you have to open yourself a lot, talk to. Good communication skill is required in this country.
Good communication skills required. So learning Russian. Without Russian language, is it possible? What do you think?
I hope so.
Maybe, but will be difficult.
Yeah,
Okay.
not easy.
Okay. So guys, if you want to find a job, you need to learn Russian. Be very open mind. Yes, have good communication skills.
Yes.
So are you happy here? What is your plans for future? Will you stay in Russia or back to US or back to Japan or maybe Dubai? What is your plans?
Now I like to stay here, so I would like to stay longer here. And I don't know the future, but still I'm young. I would like to stay longer here as much as possible.
Yeah. So yes, Russia and especially Moscow very good for young people. Really, very Moscow. I say it because Moscow is very active city. If you like very calm life, Moscow will be not okay. So it's for active people. Yes, Moscow is a city of opportunities. You agree?
Yeah.
Okay, Take, thank you a lot. Thank you very much. See you soon.
Bye.
So guys, now we will talk with Sajjad. Hello, Sajjad.
Hello.
Salam.
Salam.
Salam. Yeah, Sajjad. He is from Iran. From which city?
Mashhad.
Mashhad. So Sajjad, he is living in Russia, in Moscow. And Sajjad, tell us please, first time when you came to Russia, to Moscow, what surprised you? Maybe if you compare it with your country, what surprised you?
First time I came here, being very green. Everywhere was green.
Green?
Green, yes.
A lot of trees. You want to say nature?
The very nature, and because in Iran it is green, but сейчас because
yeah, it's good really, guys. You can see that my students, they won't speak English, but they say some words in Russian. It means so they're very good students who is learning Russian. Yes, so guys, you can see if you learn Russian, especially if you live in Russia, you will speak subconsciously, so it's not hard to learn Russian, right? Okay.
And there is no dust.
Yeah,
Yes.
no doubt.
And it is very interesting for me because your clothes don't be dirty, so it is very good. Other thing that is interesting for me is behave with you.
Okay.
They are very polite, warm, because Iranian people thinks Russia like Soviet Union.
Now Russia not looks like Soviet Union.
Yes, completely different. People completely warm, and I forget the word. Unfortunately, no. People very good behave, very warm, and I like it.
Really interesting, Sajjad, because some people, and it's really true, you can see that Russian people, they don't smile, and really you may be surprised that people don't smile, yes, but in other side, they're very friendly, right?
Yes, very friendly. When you ask them question, even in English, if they don't English, they help you. They find people because I come here for work. I go to some organization, ask question about something. For example, information they can't speak English, but call другой colleague, другой.
Another colleague.
Another colleague, yes, and he helped me a lot.
Okay, Sajjad, was it difficult to find a job here in Moscow? Because most of people ask me how to find a job. How did you find?
Unfortunately, I didn't find job here. I want to start my own business, and it is a little different. And but there is a lot of English sites that help you for registration company, for taxing, for legal entities and other things. There is a lot.
Can you suggest maybe some, I don't know, how people can find this agency if, for example, someone doesn't know Russian, but this person speaks English, for example, or some people from Iran. Also, my students ask me, how can they find the job? Or what can they do?
Students here legally can't work. They don't have the permit for working. But there is some work for them, like translator for other Iranians come to Russia.
Translator.
Yes,
Yeah, very good.
and and now lots of Iranian company wants to come to Russia and sells their products. So students here can work like translators.
What is your business? As I know, you are selling products from Russia to Iran.
Yes, I want to. My own business is to buy grains in Russia and export it to Iran. And we have other company in Iran that sells grains product. So and Russia is the one of the biggest producer of grains in the world, and it is so important.
So guys, welcome if you want a business, yes, about greens.
Yes.
Yeah, so you can come to Russia and sell it. And Sajjad, last question, why do you live here? Why Russia? Why not other country? And what you can recommend to other people who is going to live here, work here, study Russian? What your recommendation? So, for example, if you watch this video 1 year ago, yes, before you come to Russia, what information you wanted? Which information will help you?
Except for working, other reason I choose Russia and I choose Moscow is here is a very calm country, calm city, beautiful, and you can live calmly here, can find everything you want. For students who come to Russia, yes, has a lot of universities. I want to say in Russian,
Okay.
has a lot of universities which can continue their education, and for the students who want to come to Russia or other persons who want to come to Russia to work or study or other things, I heavily suggest them to learn Russian language.
So very important, guys, learn Russian. Without Russian will be not good.
And if they don't want to work or study here, they can learn Russian language because of the Russian language. It's very interesting, has a lot of interesting point in it.
Are you happy that you can speak Russian, right?
Yes, very much. When I arrived, I a little study Russian English in Iran. I know the grammars. I know some words, but when I come here, it's like shock for me. I can't speak in Russian. I know the grammar, but I can't speak. When I study in the institute, you and other teachers help me a lot.
Yes, guys. So it's really very important that you can learn Russian, of course, in your country, but it will be totally different. That knowing grammar, it's not enough for speaking. It's totally different. Okay, you can know vocabulary, you can know grammar, but you can speak and understand. So very important to learn communication with your teacher, of course. Okay. So Sajjad, thank you. Thanks a lot. I wish you good luck. Thank you. Thank you for learning Russian language. Okay. Bye. How to say goodbye in Farsi?
Khoda hafiz. Khoda hafiz.
Khoda hafiz.
Khoda hafiz.
Khoda hafiz. Khoda hafiz. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog. I'm really excited about your comments. Please write me what do you think, what surprised you, and if you have some questions you can write me. I will ask my students who is studying now in Russia. So please write your comments to the students, and on next vlog I will answer for your questions. So I hope this vlog was useful for you. If yes, please put like, subscribe, share with your friends, and thank you for listening. Bye for now. Пока-пока. From Russia with love.